Bethesda have just dropped the details of one of the first post-launch patches that we are going to see for Starfield on PC and Xbox. This first update is going to be a small hotfix with just a few different features added in, but they do allude to some of the other bigger community requested features that they are going to be working on, as well as giving details of when we can expect full mod support for console as well as PC. One of the things they mentioned that they aren't going to be able to address in this first update but would love to do in the future is city maps. This is something that's been requested by a lot of the community. There's not really any kind of city map. You just get the same planetary map when you're in a city or when you're just on a moon, and it doesn't look very nice, and it'd be much better, I think we can all agree, if you had a proper city map. There's already some great mods out there for that on PC, but it's nice to see them addressing community concerns very quickly on topics like that. The list of things we are going to see in this hotfix are very much things we've seen requested from the community. They include brightness and contrast controls, HDR calibration menu, an FOV slider, NVIDIA DLSS support on PC, 32:9 ultra-wide monitor support on PC, and an eat button for food. They also state that they're working with NVIDIA, AMD, and Intel on driver support, and they'll be adding stability and performance improvements. Expect to also see some bug fixes in there that haven't been listed yet. The eat button for food, by the way, if you're wondering what that is, a lot of people have been asking if they can have a button so when you find food on the ground or on a table, I guess, if you'd rather eat food from there, you can just press to immediately eat it like you've been able to in previous Bethesda games, rather than picking it up into your inventory, then having to find it in your inventory and then eat the item. Bethesda have also said that their priority initially is to make sure any top blocker bugs or stability issues are addressed, and adding quality of light features that many are asking for. So this is certainly a good indicator of the direction of development they're going to take. The couple of things in there, certainly FOV and eat button for food, are things that I've seen talked about by a lot of people, and it's very positive to see those being implemented so early on. As for mod support, they mention that they would like to get full support in for early next year. So this is going to be having mod support in a similar way that we have with Skyrim and Fallout 4 on Xbox already, having that for Starfield on Xbox in the new year. Mod support is already there for PC, and that community is growing and developing as we speak, and I'm sure we'll also see improvements to the modding side of things over the coming months as well. But if you want to play mods on your Xbox on Starfield, then it looks like early next year is going to be when you get to do that, and I'm personally very excited about seeing what kind of mods we get on console and how they perform. It's going to be really interesting to see what mods we do end up with on Starfield over the next few months. Early on in these games, you tend to see a lot of quality of life, UI, graphics related things, rather than big content related mods, which we tend to see a bit later on in the game's life, once people have a bit more time to do these big in-depth content mods. Some of the tweaks we might see modded as well at the moment might be things that Bethesda ends up changing in updates and patches, stuff like the eat button for food, tweaks to the UI, things like this. FOV Slider, there's already a mod for that. So there's going to be stuff that appears in the mod library that there may not be a need for longer term. With modding on console, it is going to be somewhat restricted compared to PC. It's always going to be the case. On Skyrim and Fallout 4, for instance, there was a max allowance of mod size you could store on your console, among other things. If you're someone who played a lot of Fallout 4 or Skyrim with mods on console, be interested to hear in the comments down below what your experience of playing those games was. And also let me know in the comments down below, no matter what platform you play on, what mods you would most like to see happen on Starfield. We don't have details yet of when this patch will be live, but expect it to be up pretty soon. And as soon as that is announced, or there's any more information about upcoming Starfield updates, I'll be sure to post a video and let you all know. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to stay up to date with all this kind of stuff or find out any Starfield tips and tricks, then check out the rest of the videos on the channel and drop a like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Ben. We are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.